and turn your page to page number 78. Can you see a column there which is said take off? Match the following animals to the food they eat. Match the following animals to the food they eat. So they have given you two columns. How many columns are there? Two columns. So the first column you can see the animals, and in the second column you can see the food which they will take. Shall we match it now? The first one is lion. So can you see that? The first one is lion here. So this lion will have it is a herbivorous animal and it will eat this deer. Is it clear, children? The next one, cow. What a cow will eat? What he will eat? Very good. Cow will eat grass. The next one, dog. What a dog will do? What he will eat? He will eat bones of animals. Is it clear, children? The next one, the last one, monkeys. What the monkeys will eat? The monkeys will eat banana. The monkeys will eat banana. Is it clear, children? So take a pencil and match the following which is given in your book. Is it clear, children? Now shall we start the lesson? Good. So here, animals and their food. The first one is animals and their food. Animals and their food. Different kinds of animals live on the earth. Yes, of course, there are lots of species. It can be birds, insects, animals, human beings, plants. So there are so many kinds of living things on this world. Like that, different kinds of animals live on the earth. Though it is a separate category animals, there are also so many kinds of animals. Cow, horse, lion, tiger. So there are different kinds of animals on the earth. They all need food to survive and to stay healthy. So what we need to stay healthy and grow? We need food. We need food and water. The same thing, they all need food to survive and to stay healthy. So they also need food to stay healthy and they have to survive. Is it clear, children? In this lesson, we are going to look at the different types of food that different animals eat. So now I will say that how many of you like to eat fruits? For example, apple. How many of you like to eat apple? So some of you like and some of you don't like it. How many of you like to drink milk? So everyone likes milk because it is a good healthy drink for our body, isn't it? So same as well, these animals will also eat different types of food. Each and every animal will be having a different type of food habit. So now we are going to see the food habit of these animals in this lesson. So here the next one, we will also learn about special features of animals that help them in eating their food. So when we are going to say that I am a human being. So when I eat, what happens? My teeth will chew the food and it goes through the food pipe and it goes to my stomach and the digestive system digests the food. This happens regularly, isn't it? So like that, here our teeth helps to chew the food. As same as well, how animals are eating this food and the features of animals. What are the features? What are the special features which helps to eat the food? Is it clear, children? So shall we recap it once again? Different kinds of animals live on the earth. They all need food to survive and to stay healthy. In this lesson, we are going to look at the different types of food that different animals eat. We will also learn about special features of animals that help them in eating their food. Is it clear, children? So now we will see animals are classified as follows. So based on their food habit, these animals are classified into different types. First one is herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivores. Is it clear, children? Herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Shall we see what is it? The first one is herbivores. Herbivores are animals that eat only plants. So what is said here? Herbivores means animals that will only eat plants. They eat the leaves, flowers, fruit, nuts or even the barks of trees. So they will only eat plants. So in the plants what they will all eat? They will eat leaves, flowers, fruits, nuts and even the bark of a tree. So clear, children? The next one what we are going to see is examples of herbivores. So we said that some animals will eat plants and what type of what they will eat. So which is that animal? What is that animal we are going to see now? Examples: sheep and cow. So what is the example here? Sheep and cow. These sheep and cows will only eat plants. So plants, parts of the plants. Animals live in hard conditions. Hence they have special features that help them get the food they need. So we know that already these animals live in a hard condition. They don't have any house, they don't have any fan, light or anything else. They don't have any facilities which we have in our day-to-day life. So they live a hard condition life. So hence they have special features that helps them get the food they need. So their only work is to find food and they eat and they will survive. So for that special features which helps them, now we are going to see. Here this is called adaptation. So the animals have some special features for the condition which is very hard to survive. So the animals go there and they will survive in that place with whatever the features which is given in that place. So this is called adaptation. What is it? Adaptation. For example, giraffes. Whatever is given by the God, they keep it as a special feature and they use it. So the first one is giraffe. So how is giraffe? Why it is an example? Giraffes have long neck. Yes, of course we know that giraffes will have a long neck. So how they use it? To reach the leaves of tall plants easily. So this is the special feature of a giraffe. So the long neck, why? Because there are so many tall plants. So to reach the tall plant, the leaves, they have long neck. This is the special feature of a giraffe. The next one is deer and horses. Can bend down easily to eat grass. So a cow or some other animals cannot bend easily, but these deer and horses can bend easily to the surface of the ground and they can eat the grass. So they bend their legs. It is their special feature. The clear, children? Deer and horses can bend down easily to eat grass. The clear, children? So for example, we have said giraffe, deer and horse. So giraffes have long neck to reach the tall plant to eat. And here, so one is an extent, one is long and one is short. Here, deer and horse can bend down easily to eat grass. So giraffe can go high and deer and horse can come down to the surface. Is it clear? Herbivores also have special teeth for eating plants. So they have special teeth for eating plants. Some plants might be hard. or some plants might be soft. So for that they have some special features. They have short, flat front teeth. The front teeth will be short and flat. The front teeth will be sharp and flat to cut the food and bone. So to cut it. So when it is sharp and flat, it can cut easily. Strong back teeth which help them to chew the food. So their back teeth which is inside them. The front teeth they are used to cut, and the back teeth. So the front teeth which is here is used to cut, and the back teeth which helps them to chew the food in a good way. So they will chew the food with the back teeth. Is it clear, children? So the front teeth is used to cut the food. The back teeth is used to chew the food. Is it clear, children? So shall we recap it once again? Here, what we said, animals live in harsh conditions. Hence, they have special features that help them get the food they need. This is called adaptation. For example, giraffes have long necks to reach the leaves of tall plants easily. Deer and horses can bend down easily to eat grass. Herbivores also have special teeth for eating plants. They have sharp, flat front teeth to cut the food and bone. Strong back teeth which help them to chew the food. Is it clear, children? So here, some more features of herbivores. Some herbivores such as sheep, cows and deer bring back the food that has already reached their stomach. So what happens here? Can we take like that? So what is chew and we swallow it? Can we take it again to our mouth? No, we cannot. But some animals such as sheep, cows and deer bring back the food that has already reached their stomach and chew it again. This is called chewing the cud. Is it clear, children? It is called chewing the cud. Rabbits, squirrels and beavers have sharp front teeth which help them to crack open hard nuts and seeds. So when you see these rabbits, they will be having two long teeth front in their mouth. So that helps them to crack and open hard nuts and seeds. So clear, children? These animals know the food. So these animals know the food. Shall we repeat it once again? Some herbivores such as sheep, cow and deer bring back the food that has already reached their stomach and chew it again. This is called chewing the cud. Rabbits, squirrels and beavers have sharp front teeth which help them to crack open hard nuts and seeds. These animals know the food. Is it clear, children? The next one, what we are going to see is carnivores. The next one, what we are going to see is carnivores. Carnivores are animals that eat only the flesh of other animals. So already we said that herbivores means the animals which will only eat plants, which will eat the plants. But here herbivores are animals that eat only the flesh of other animals. They won't eat any plant type of things. Only they will eat the flesh of other animals. Is it clear, children? The eagle is a carnivore. The eagle is a carnivorous bird. It hunts and eats small animals such as rabbits, rats and frogs. So this eagle is a type of or example of carnivorous. This eagle will hunt small animals such as rabbits, rats and frogs. Is it clear, children? So when they fly in the sky, what they see where the small rabbits or animals are going, then they will go fast and they will hunt the prey and they start to eat it. Carnivores have a set of teeth that are very different from the teeth of herbivores. So these carnivores have a full set of teeth which is very different from herbivores. Carnivores generally have long, short, pointed front teeth. So they will be having long, short, pointed front teeth. It will be pointing like, so it is long, short, pointed front teeth, which help them to catch their prey and tear into its flesh. So when it is so sharp, like a pointing pin, what happens? When you are going to catch something, you can catch it easily. You cannot. It is very hard to escape from the teeth, and it is very easy to tear into the flesh. You can tear the flesh of an animal. Is it clear, children? So, which help them to catch their prey and tear into its flesh. Their back teeth are narrow and sharply serrated like the blade of a knife. So their backside teeth are very sharp like a knife. Why? Because that only they can chew it very much. They are used to cut and grind meat into smaller pieces. When this hard, when you did cook a meat, what happens? It is very hard to eat, isn't it? So for that, their backside, the back of their teeth are very hard to cut and grind the smaller particles. Is it clear, children? Shall we recap it once again? Carnivores are animals that eat only the flesh of other animals. The eagle is a carnivorous bird. It hunts and eats small animals such as rabbits, rats and frogs. Carnivores have a set of teeth that are very different from the teeth of herbivores. Carnivores generally have long, sharp, pointed front teeth which help them to catch their prey and tear into its flesh. Their back teeth are narrow and sharply serrated like a blade of a knife. They are used to cut and grind meat into smaller pieces. Is it clear, children? So children, the next one what we are going to see is omnivores. The next one what we are going to see is omnivores. So already we learned what is herbivores and carnivores, isn't it? Herbivores means the animals which will eat the plants, which will only eat the plants. And carnivores are animals which will eat flesh, only flesh of animals. So now we are going to see what is omnivores. Omnivores are animals that eat both plants and meat. So these animals will eat both plants and meat. So they will eat both plants and meat. A common example is hen. Hens eat grains as well as worms. So you can see that when you are going to give some grains to the hens, they will eat the grain. And when they are in search of food on the ground, they will see a small little worm which they will also eat. So this is a good example and best example of omnivores, that hens eat grains as well as worms. Is it clear? Bears and chimpanzees are also examples of omnivores. These bears and chimpanzees are also examples of omnivores. Omnivores have large and sharp front teeth. So their front teeth will be large and very sharp, which they use to tear meat apart. They also have large back teeth for chewing food. So their large sharp teeth which is in the front, it is used to tear the meat or some kind of hot food. They also have large back teeth for chewing the food. So chewing the plant, the back teeth which is there, it is used to chew the food into tiny particles. Is it clear, children? So omnivores are animals that eat both A common example is hen. Hens eat grains as well as worms. Bears and chimpanzees are also examples of omnivores. Omnivores have large and sharp front teeth which they use to tear meat apart. They also have large back teeth for chewing plants. And not only that, we human beings also are omnivores. Human beings eat both plants and flesh of animals. They are also omnivores. So we are also omnivores. Human beings eat both plants and flesh of animals. They are also omnivores. Is it clear, children? So what we learned today? We learned today a new lesson which is named, what it was named? Which is named as feeding habits of animals. It was named as feeding habits of animals. So first we learned match the following, which is in your takeoff column. So you have to match the lines with your pencil. Is it clear, children? The next one what we learned is animals and their food. So here we learned the introduction of the lesson, what animals will eat and what kind of food it is. So they are classified into three kinds. The first one is herbivores. So herbivores will only eat plants. The next one what we learned is carnivores. So carnivores means the animals which will only eat flesh of other animals. And the next one we learned about omnivores, that this kind of animals or we human beings will eat both plants and flesh of other animals. Is it clear, children? So we learned about it. Next class we will learn about animals that do not have teeth. So animals that do not have any teeth and birds and beaks. There are so many kinds of birds and their different kinds of beaks. So next class we will learn about them. Is it clear, children? Is it clear? So children, today's assignment, complete book back exercises, page number 85 in your textbook. So when you take your notebook, your textbook, what is here? In page number 85, you can see, choose the best answer, fill ups and match. And the next homework, complete worksheet 1, page 89 in your textbook. So there is a worksheet which is given for us. Take page number 89. So take page number 89. The first one, who between the two? A giraffe and a goat are friends. They are walking in the forest in search of food. They come across a tall tree with some delicious leaves. Who between the two can reach the leaves and why? So a giraffe and a goat. Giraffe is very tall and goat is very short. So when they come in search of food, there is a tall plant. So who will eat the leaves on those plants? Who? Giraffe or goat? Very good. So giraffe will eat the leaves of the tree. So you have to say why, what is the reason. The next one, a lion and a tiger are friends. They are walking in the forest in search of food. They come across a group of zebras. Who do you think can eat the zebras and why? So both lion and tiger are carnivores. They too will eat flesh of animals. So this is for your own answer. So you have to write who will eat the zebras. Either one or two. You have to write it. Is it clear, children? The next one, a cat and a cow live in Tom's farm and are best friends. So there are two animals, cat and a cow. They live in Tom's farm and they are very best friends. They are walking in the farm in search of food. They come across a little mouse. So when they are walking on the farm in search of food, what they saw? They saw a little mouse. Who between the two cannot eat the mouse and why? Here listen, children. They are not asking you who can eat the mouse. Who cannot eat the mouse? Who will not eat the mouse? So the answer is cat or cow. Very good. The answer is cow. Why? Because cow is a herbivorous animal. So they will only eat plants. Mouse is not a plant. That's why the cat will only eat the mouse. Is it clear, children? So you have to write, use your pencil and write, fill the column which is given in this page. Is it clear, children? So next class we will continue with the rest of the topics in this